good morning from Ordinary Pioneer. My name is Colleen. I'm the founder here. Thank you so much for tuning in today, or maybe you're watching this in the future, to join me in just 15 minutes of meditation, of self-love, of self-care. Sometimes that's all it takes, is just 15 minutes to shift your entire day, sometimes to shift your life in a different trajectory. That word is hard to say. In a different trajectory, trying it again, that you're going, that, you know, maybe we're in this direction that just doesn't feel great, or we're feeling a little bit stuck. So sometimes just taking those few minutes a day just to pause and reflect, integrate what you've been feeling, maybe tune in to how you're feeling for the first time, acknowledge yourself for how you're feeling, and then shift your perspective, finding out these areas of your life that you're not truly offering yourself that nourishment, that comfort that you're really desiring. So we're going to be talking about that and exploring that today, is loving the inner child. So whenever we face a conflict, let's say if it's in a relationship, or we meet a point in our life where we're feeling like we're stuck, the inner child tends to come out. Sometimes we pout, we judge our situation, we feel like we're not in control, and we try to manipulate our outer world to be in a way that feels most comfortable, to just bypass these deep feelings that we're really feeling inside, that are reminiscent of a point in our past, in our childhood, or maybe not even our childhood, maybe our adulthood, or in the teen years, that was really traumatic and very deep, that we just weren't quite ready to feel at that time. So we're going to do some exploring today within our being and discover where the inner child exists. It is still holding on, is still maybe grieving or angry, holding on to resentment. So we can free them and allow them to experience peace, to offer us this clarity, this understanding of our life as a whole, our deeper purpose, so we can move forward with so much more ease. So you can join me either laying down, that's fine, or if you want to sit down. If you are sitting, just keep the spine nice and tall. We want the breath to be able to flow. If you're lying down, I encourage you to lie on your back. Maybe prop yourself up a little bit. Try not to fall asleep. If you do, that's absolutely okay, as long as you don't have anywhere to go after this. Laying on your side or on your stomach can sometimes limit the breath. So just kind of keep an open chest here. And then settle into your body, bring stillness, and then close your eyes. Just softly close your eyes. Sometimes we close our eyes and we begin to clench them. We clench the jaw. We bring all of this tension into our body. So just slowly begin to release that tension. Noticing if it exists in the face, maybe in the shoulders or the hands, maybe the hips or the legs. Really becoming aware of your body right now. And then noticing your breath, how your body reacts to the breath. Notice if the breath feels calm, or if it's rapid. Notice where the breath is traveling inside of your body. Maybe it's filling up the cavity of the chest mostly, maybe dropping into the belly. Maybe you can feel it in the throat. And then wherever it's at, encourage it to drop all the way through into your belly. Maybe you feel your belly begin to fill up, rise up, and then soften on the exhale. Smooth, deep inhales and exhales, never forced. Release with this intention of relaxing through the breath. softening even deeper into your body, feeling your muscles beginning to let go, feeling safe in the here and now. All is well. All has been aligned perfectly for you to experience this moment. Becoming aware of the state of the mind. Maybe the mind feels calm, or maybe it is attaching to lists and stories, different reflections. And notice any emotions that feel present within the heart. Become aware of the created story in the mind of who you are, this story composed of many different stories within it, different chapters of your life, different stages. What part of the story feels most present to you? Is there a particular event that begins to occupy the mind? Something that has happened in the past that we are holding on to, that we are curious about. That we've invested emotion in. Or an event that has yet to happen in the future that is occupying the mind. Perhaps tied to a fear, a conversation, whatever story feels most present right now. Loosening up the fight against resisting this story in our meditation and inviting it forward. Noticing the people that are involved in this story. Maybe it's just you, maybe there's others. The circumstances, the emotions. What is the energy around this part of your story? And then discovering any patterns that are showing up with this memory. When else in your life has this story reoccurred? Perhaps the people are different, the situation varies, but there's a similarity, a similar feeling about this memory. And then you can begin to trace it back, beginning to trace that cycle back from story to story to story, noticing a trend. Perhaps there's a feeling of abandonment, feeling unworthy, unappreciated, feeling alone. Beginning to trace that cycle back into the earliest part of the story. Where did the story begin? Who were you with? What was your environment? How were you feeling? And perhaps you're not in a place to really tune into all those details, and that's okay. Being in discovery of where the story began. And imagining yourself at the beginning of this story, feeling those same feelings you feel today. And asking that child, that teenager, that adult, wherever you were in the beginning of that story, what do you need? What do you need? How can I show love to you? I'm here to listen. It's okay to feel what you feel. Begin to validate those feelings that are coming up. And that old memory of yourself that is still so very present today. How can I care for you? How can I love you? What do you need? Perhaps imagining yourself wrapping your arms around that younger version of yourself. There's feelings of abandonment, reassuring, I'm here, I will never leave you. If they are feeling unworthy, praising them for their gifts, for their love, for their kindness, for who they are. Taking a few moments to be with you. Begin to deepen your breath. Become aware of your body and the space in the present moment, knowing that that love is still flowing to that younger you. Noticing what came up. Any new understandings or perspectives on this part of the story you're experiencing now. Noticing what you can finally release and forgive. Dissolving that old story. No longer needed to hold you back from loving yourself fully. Giving yourself that gift of worthiness, of hope, of connectedness. Take a deep inhale, long exhale. Again, deep inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And just taking your hands and placing them on the heart center. Offering yourself this moment of unconditional love. You, the knower of truth, that giver of love, that gifted soul. As we begin to love this inner world, we experience more and more of it in our outer world. As we create this inner world of peace, we will see more peace in the world. Bringing your hands to prayer in front of your heart, bowing your head down, honoring that inner light within you. And then honoring that light within all beings on that same search for peace. May we all be at peace. Namaste. Thank you, dear souls, for joining me in this quick meditation. I invite you to tune into our past meditations and the future ones that we'll have here. Just these quick 15-ish minute meditations for us to pause. We all have 15 minutes in our day to return that love back to ourselves. So I just invite you to take that break every single day. Tune into yourself, tune into your feelings. Give yourself that space of peace. Let me know how your experience was with this meditation. If there's any topics you want us to go through, you want me to share during these transmissions, I invite you to comment below, and I'm happy to share intentional meditations with you. And if you enjoyed this and you want to gift us some financial support for Ordinary Pioneer so we can continue this outreach, we offer the financial gift model here at Ordinary Pioneer, which means the majority of our services, there is no fee to attend, no set fee to attend. So we just invite you to tune into whatever amount feels best for you. We appreciate all of your support to allow us to continue this mission to make healing accessible for all, and our digital transmissions as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll leave a donation link in the comments. Blessings. Namaste.